friends, and welcome back to Movies, Munchies, and Moscato. I am Rhonda.
And I'm Rochelle.
And we're just a couple of friends who love movies, television, and wine. So if that is something that interests you, please stick around and subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And now it's time for movie news, reviews, and pulp culture discussion. Kyle Richards of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fame and Betsy Brandt from Breaking Bad are set to star in The Real Housewives of the North Pole. This is going to be an original movie on the Peacock Network, and it's described as a Hallmark-esque holiday flick. So I do like Kyle Richards. I never did watch Breaking Bad, but I know I've seen Betsy Brandt and other things, but I'm interested to check this out. Plus, I learned that they're filming some of it here in Utah, down off of Ogden's 25th Street.
Ogden's very popular these days.
Right? It's just, I guess it's just a cute little area, and everyone likes to use it.
Yeah, the town is cute.
So, looking forward to that. Antonio Banderas has been cast in Indiana Jones 5. So, that's the movie currently shooting with Harrison Ford.
Oh, yay!
So, I think that's awesome that he's been added to the cast. I do think the show, or it was on a break because Harrison Ford had gotten hurt on set. But, so I guess once they pick up filming again, then he will join that filming process. So
that'd be good. That would be a good
we
team.
like Antonio.
Oh, me too. Haven't seen him in anything lately.
I know. I was trying to think. There was something Oh, right. The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. He was in that. He did have a small part as the villain in that. Michaela Cole. She is the creator and star of I May Destroy You on HBO Max, which like I said, I still would like to watch. I think I mentioned that. But she has joined Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, which is currently in production. So I'm glad to hear it is filming. So can't wait to see what they do with that now that they don't have Chadwick Boseman in the role. Can't wait to see what they do with that whole show.
Right.
So, because they've already said they're not recasting the Black Panther character, so I'm just interested to see how they're working it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how they're gonna explain it. Yeah. So
maybe Black Panther had a baby.
Oh, maybe, or maybe
Black
his sister
Panther
will
Jr.
do it, or maybe his sister will do it.
Oh, maybe.
You know, or or they bring back, which we haven't heard if he's in it at all, or they bring back Michael B. Jordan, and somehow he's doing it. So. But it's been pretty quiet as far as his castings. I don't know if he's actually in it or not. So,
well, I guess we'll have to see.
Right? Can't wait. Leslie Grace from In the Heights has been cast as Barbara Gordon in the upcoming Batgirl movie.
Ooh.
So
I still haven't seen In the Heights. I keep forgetting to watch that one.
Well, now it's off HBO Max. You have to. So you have to wait.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's only in theaters again.
So
they're only on HBO Max when it comes out for like. It's a little less than a month. It's a little less than a month. I want to say maybe 4 weeks, and then they take it away.
Okay.
So you got to be on it, because remember, I'm still mad about missing Godzilla versus.
Oh, that's right.
Kong. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I have to wait till it gets on video regularly. But that's fine. Anthony Mackie, David Harbour, and Jennifer Coolidge are set to star in a family adventure film for Netflix from the creator of the movie Freaky, which had Vince Vaughn in it. That came out, I think, late last year. And then Happy Death Day, which was a movie I ended up loving randomly because I found it when I was bored one night. Anyway, that was basically about a girl who it was like a Groundhog Day style. She kept dying, and she just had to figure out who kept killing her in order to get out of the time loop. But anyway, so the fact that they're calling this an adventure film, a family adventure film.
With Jennifer Coolidge, that's going to be funny.
Like, and it's the creator of those two. I can't imagine what kind of adventure it will be. It sounds like it'll be maybe part horror, part comedy. So, yeah, okay, look forward to that. And then finally, Manifest might be saved after all for a season 4. So a deal is currently being worked out between NBC, which originally aired the show, and then Netflix, which is currently airing all the previous seasons that showed. So for those who don't know, it had gotten canceled after season 3, and they tried to shop it around, but no one would agree to continue airing it, because from what I've heard, season 3 does end on a cliffhanger, so people are really upset. And that was one I'd started to watch in season 1, and I just kind of dropped off because I got into other things, and I knew being what it was, the mystery. I wanted to know what the mystery was with the plane disappearing, people coming back, but I had a feeling it was going to annoy me, or that it might get canceled like it did, and so knowing it ended on a cliffhanger. So I'm still not going to watch it, but if it does get renewed and they do a proper season 4 that ends it good, then yes, then I would love to go back and watch the whole thing.
Right. Yeah, I stopped watching it, I think, after the first season. I didn't watch it again. I think I was just into watching other things, but I don't know. Something happened and it was kind of like, huh? And then I don't know. I don't know what happened. Don't know.
Yeah. It's
Maybe
just
I'll
one of
go
those
back
shows, when it has a mystery like that, kind of, going back to like the Lost days. It's like you really have to be invested in the time and pay attention.
Yes.
Because there's so many things that, I guess, tie into obviously what the show is about and why these things are happening. So if you're not paying attention, you're just like, forget about it. So
That's true.
I might
That
have
is
to
true.
go back to that later. Okay, so now we have movies and TV shows that are out this week and also next week, since we actually will not be on. But first up, we have Snake Eyes. This will be in theaters and stars Henry Golding, Samara Weaving, and Ursula Corbero. Now, Ursula, I just wanted to bring her up. She's relatively new to acting, but she's in one of the shows I really liked over the COVID, early COVID days, which is Money Heist. So I was interested to see that she was in the trailer for this. I was like, oh, she's in something else because she's fairly new to acting. Anyway, but this is about an ancient Japanese clan called the Arishkej. Probably butchering that name. And they welcome in tenacious loner Snake Eyes after he saves the life of their heir apparent. However, when secrets from Snake Eyes' past are revealed, his honor and allegiance get tested, even if that means losing the trust of those closest to him. Now, back when this was part of our trailer talk, this looks really good to me, so I'm all in to see this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to that, seeing that one.
Okay.
Then we have Old. This is in theaters. This is from M. Night Shyamalan and stars Gael Garcia Bernal.
I'd like to know what's in M. Night Shyamalan's mind.
Right? Like how he comes up with these things,
crazy
right?
ideas.
That's true. This is a thriller about a family on a tropical holiday who discovered that the secluded beach where they are relaxing for a few hours is somehow causing them to age rapidly, reducing their entire lives into a single day. So I am curious about this. I'd like to see it. I probably won't get to it in theaters, honestly, but yeah. And unfortunately, I was trying to see if maybe this is one that would be on HBO Max as well, and it's not listed as being such. So. But I will see it because I'm curious enough to see what the twist is.
In M. Night Shyamalan?
I know. I'm on the fence because he is so hit and miss with his, It's either going to obviously be one you hate or love, so we'll see where it falls.
Well, you should watch The Servant then. I still need to finish that.
Oh, that's right. That is from him, huh? I keep forgetting about that. Then we have Joe Bell. This is with Mark Wahlberg, Connie Britton, and Gary Sinise. And this is Joe Bell walks from L.A. Grand, Oregon to New York City to pay tribute to his son Jaden, a gay teen who committed suicide after being bullied. So this just looks sort of those gritty
it's based on a true story.
Drama stories. Yes, based on a true stories.
It looks good.
So it does look good. It did look good. So I'll probably give that a try. I'm sure it's sad though, so to be, have the right frame of mind for that.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Turner and Hooch. This is going to be a series on Disney Plus and stars Josh Peck. But this is about a buttoned-up U.S. Marshal who inherits a drooling junkyard dog and soon realizes the pet he didn't want is the partner he needs. And so, yes, this is technically, it's not a reboot of the movie that starred Tom Hanks back in the day. It's technically like a continuation because I believe this guy is paying his son.
Oh.
And so, and he's not inheriting his dog. It is supposed to be a whole different dog, though.
Oh.
So even though he's playing the son, I believe it just happens to be.
Well, they had puppies.
That's true. That's true.
She had puppies.
I just know it wasn't obviously because I'm say the main dog would have been too old anyway. But I just know it's not supposed to be a dog he inherited from his dad, but he's playing the son of the Tom Hanks character.
The puppy of Hooch.
Yes, that's true.
I love that show so much, and I loved Hooch. I want Hooch. I
did love that movie. That was one of those movies. Again, that was a surprise to me, thinking I'm going to watch this and be like, "This is stupid." And then I ended up liking it.
Oh my gosh, Tom Hanks, it was so funny.
So, yeah. Anyway. So, I might check out that series. We'll see. Then we have Jolt. This is a movie on Amazon Prime. This stars Kate Beckinsale, Jay Courtney, Laverne Cox, and Stanley Tucci. So this is about a bouncer with an anger management problem who goes on a revenge-fueled rampage after the murder of a friend. I love Kate Beckinsale. She is from all those Underworld movies, and she did... she's done so many period dramas too. I mean, she's all over the place. Yeah. But when this looks really good.
She was also in Van Helsing.
Oh, that's right, Van Helsing. That's right. Mm-hmm. I really liked her in that one too about Howard Hughes with Leonardo DiCaprio. I forgot what that was. Oh, Aviator.
Oh, right. And also, wasn't she in that one where they're out in the cold, like really cold, like some kind of a at the Antarctic or something.
Oh, yes, you're right. I think it was called like Whiteout or something.
Whiteout.
Yeah.
That was good. I was surprised. I didn't think I'd like it, but I liked it.
So when I saw that, this looks good. So she hasn't been anything in a while, so I'll definitely watch that on Amazon. No problemo. And then we have The Last Letter from Your Lover. This is a movie on Netflix and stars Shailene Woodley, Felicity Jones, and Joe Alwyn, who you know is Taylor Swift's current boyfriend. I haven't seen him in much.
Joe Alwyn?
Mm-hmm, that's Taylor Swift's boyfriend. That's the thing. He's only done 2 other movies, and I'm drawing a blank on what they even are right now. But yeah. Anyway, so this is after finding a trove of letters from the 1960s, a journalist sets out to solve the mystery of a secret affair. This looks like, just like I said, a nice romantic, drama
and Shailene
on Netflix.
Woodley is engaged to Aaron Rodgers of the Green Bay Packers.
That's true. And she, just for those who maybe not know, she's from Big Little Lies. Mm-hmm. She started out like in those teen movies like The Fault of Our Stars and the Divergent series.
Yeah, Divergent.
So, this is, like I said, it's just like a romantic drama. So if you're in the mood for that, give it a look on Netflix. And then next week out is Jungle Cruise. Yeah. This is on theaters, and you can also pay the extra money on Disney Plus, still $30 if you want to watch it at home.
I think I want to go to the movie and watch it.
Right?
Go to the theaters and watch it.
Yeah, it's one of those adventure films you want on a big screen. Mm-hmm. This is starring The Rock and Emily Blunt. And so Dr. Lily Hutton enlists the aid of wisecracking, oh my gosh, wisecracking skipper Frank Wolf to take her down the Amazon in his ramshackle boat. Together they search for an ancient tree that holds the power to heal, a discovery that will change the future of medicine. Yeah. So I've been on the fence about this, but recently seeing a newer trailer, I'm more on board. It does look pretty entertaining.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
Next up, we have The Green Knight. This is with Dev Patel and Alicia Vikander. And so King Arthur's headstrong nephew embarks on a daring quest to confront the Green Knight, a mysterious giant who appears at Camelot. Risking his head, he sets off on an epic adventure to prove himself before his family and the court. So this was, again, one of our trailer talks that we saw, and it did look interesting. We do like Dev. We like Dev Patel.
Oh, we really like Dev Patel.
So I actually like Alicia Vikander, too, so... This is not one I probably see in theaters, but once it got, available for me to watch at home, I definitely would see it.
What else is Alicia Vikander in?
She was in the Tomb Raider reboots.
Oh, right. Okay.
She's married to Michael Fassbender.
Oh, okay.
Really? So yeah, I'm like lucky lady.
It's Hollywood couples,
right? So cute. And then lastly, for next week, we have Stillwater. This is going to be
really good.
In theaters, and this stars Matt Damon and Abigail Breslin. So an American oil rig roughneck travels to Marseille, France to visit his estranged daughter in prison for murder she claims she didn't commit. Confronted with language barriers, culture differences, and a complicated legal system, he soon builds a new life for himself as he makes it his personal mission to exonerate her. So this looks really good. So I would definitely want to see this one. Mm-hmm. So we got a lot in these next 2 weeks, folks, that we should be checking out. So
that's right. So that's your assignment for next week.
Right, exactly. Okay, so what I have been watching this week, I got sucked in out of nowhere, I promise, to this TV show called Never Have I Ever on Netflix. I remember hearing about it when it came out, I want to say, back in early 2020, the first season, and I just never paid it any mind, but it's from Mindy Kaling, and is loosely based on her life growing up as an Indian American and all the drama that would occur there. But it's just half-hour comedy episodes, 10 episodes a season. The second season just recently came out, and I can tell you, it was so funny. I did not expect to laugh that hard at the shenanigans of these teenagers, and even the adults on there are it's just cracking me up. And her inner mind is narrated by John McEnroe, which just adds to
John McEnroe, what?
just adds to the comedy. So it's funny. Anytime something happens, it's funny to hear his voice pop in. They're like, oh no, what did I just do? Oh, what's going on? Yes! Like, he kissed me. But it's just like him saying it. It's just like, yeah.
All you can see is him throwing a tennis racket.
Right. And sometimes I'll have little snippets of, like, remember when I won, like, the Wimbledon, da-da-da-da? Like, it's like that. She's feeling like that right now. Like, that type of thing will happen. So, I honestly, if you just want some good laughs, I would seriously check it out. It's just entertaining. It will zip by like no other. I think you'll really like it. Then I also started watching Schmigadoon on Apple TV. This is another comedy, but unfortunately it's released weekly. So the first 2 episodes are out now. And I really enjoyed it. It's like a take on old school musicals. So, this couple gets, they take a wrong turn during a hike and get into this little town called Schmigadoon. And everyone sings, but they don't know they're singing. And it's just...
I kind of liken it to Oklahoma in a way.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Satire of Oklahoma.
Yeah, there you go. So, yeah. So I would definitely, if you like music, if you don't like music and people singing, this is not for you. But, because there's a lot of singing in there. But if you do, yes, it was highly entertaining.
But aren't they singing that it's like they sing what they're talking about, right?
Yes, that is true.
That's what's funny about it.
Yes, that is true. Did you end up watching it, the first 2?
Nope, I did watch some of I started watching the first
you did?
episode,
Okay.
but I want to watch the whole thing, so.
Okay.
But it's released weekly, correct?
Yeah, so the first 2 episodes are out, and then every Friday after that.
The episodes.
Episodes. Every Friday
Episodes.
after that, so. And then finally, I watched Black Widow just in the theater this week. So, for those who don't know, this is Scarlett Johansson, and is picking up from where Captain America: Civil War left off. It's happened between that and then the first Avengers movie. The Avengers Infinity War movie. So it takes place between those 2 to fill in like the gap what she was doing when that happened. So it picks up right after, if you remember from that movie, after Captain America had been on the run, and then they had put in lockup. It was Bucky and the Falcon and Ant-Man. They were all in solitary, and then so Natasha had also run away. So it picks up with that, her being pursued, and she ends up escaping back to Morocco, and then she ends up going back to Budapest to connect with her long lost family. So it was just really, I thought it was really well done. It just connected some dots, a little backstory on her. I loved everyone that played her family, which was like David Harbour from Stranger Things, played her dad. You had Rachel Weisz, who played her mom, and then you had Florence Pugh, who recently was in Little Women, playing her younger sister. And I think they all did a really good job. It was
good.
Yeah, it was just a really good.
So how many wine corks do you give it?
So that would definitely be a 5 wine cork for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It had good action, but it had good drama as well. And I think to me, the story made sense. It wasn't just fluff.
So it was a good story.
Yeah, it wasn't just fluff. It was, Now it was long. It was, a 2-hour and 20-minute movie. So, but you didn't feel it.
Okay,
yeah.
Those are the good ones.
Yeah.
It's like they can be long and you don't know it.
Mm-hmm. And I was very happy I saw it on the big screen rather than being someone who paid the $30. But I understand if you prefer to pay the $30 and stay home, but it was well worth seeing it on the big screen to see.
Sweet, I want to see it.
On the action, it was very, very good. So
that's good to know.
Yes, recommend.
Well, and what I started watching this week was Fear Street, Part 1. So I did watch that one, and that was so bizarre. It's funny because I had my son watched it with his friends, and they watched all 3 of them, and he said the second one and the third one were better. I only got through the first one, and I was just like, it had some really good parts. Like, I wanted the story to work. I wanted this to be something creepy, but it was I don't know, it was just the whole, I don't know, it just didn't grab me like I thought it would. However, I thought the story and what they were attempting was good, because it was all these murders that happened years ago, and these people that were blamed for it kept coming back, and you would see them come back in, like their face would come back in, as this one being that killed, that would kill people, but he was maybe, someone who had a black mask on and just in black, as opposed to someone that maybe was like a Michael Myers type of character.
Oh, okay.
So they were just different because there were different stories and reasons for people killing when they did. But it was just very, I don't know. I'm going to move on to the second one and see if that one's better.
Okay.
So,
if you had to rate, what would you rate it?
Like a 2.
A 2? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I
Got it.
don't care for it that much. The second one was Dr. Death, and on Peacock, and that is based on a true story of Dr. Dunt, who was a neurosurgeon who was literally killing people or maiming them for life, and he did kill a few patients. And they were, there were some surgeons that caught on, and some of his surgery staff, and they, everyone's terrified to go up against a doctor, and it's very rare that doctors, actually face, some type of legal action when it comes to these things. That's what they have malpractice insurance for.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but this guy was like blatant. He was a narcissist. He had an excuse for every reason, everything that went wrong with these patients. They'd go in for something that was supposed to be a simple operation and come out either dead, or they would come out and be completely paralyzed or maimed in some sort of way.
It's crazy.
And he even did it to his best friend. Anyway, it's definitely worth watching, because there's some statistics at the end that would blow your mind. Like, who even knew? So I would, again, it's on Peacock, and I would give this 4.5 wine corks for sure.
Right.
And then I watched In the Shadow of the Moon on Netflix, which sounded really awesome. And it started
cool and mysterious.
And it started out kind of, creepy and intriguing. But then it just kind of, I don't know. I think you had to really watch what was happening. This serial killer comes back every 9 years, but she's from the future, so you don't know why she's coming back. Anyway, for me it was maybe a 3.
Okay.
I liked where they were going with the story, but it didn't finish. It I don't know, maybe it just wasn't polished enough for me. I can't quite put my finger on it. So there's a couple this week that were like, meh.
Maybe not so much.
Right.
Well, cool. Did you happen to drink anything awesome this week?
Gin and tonics.
Oh.
And I have to tell you,
Okay.
there is this, for those who like gin and tonics, I know you either love them or you hate them, but there is this tonic out that comes in the bottles. Oh, I was going to remember the name. I will remember it, and I may blurt it out.
Okay.
I
That
think
works.
it was like Evertree or something like that, but it looks like it's in like a soda pop bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And I am telling you, the difference between that and just getting a 2 liter of like Shasta tonic was unbelievable. It was crisp, it was more refreshing, and when I added my limes to it, it just brought on a whole new taste. I was really taken with it. So I know it's not wine,
Well, that's okay.
but it's very refreshing, and I would definitely go. It is by the like the water, like where you would find your gin and tonic, or not your gin, you won't find it there. But your water,
Okay.
and also the club soda tonic. Anyway, but it's in a bottle, and again, it's a bit more expensive, but it's worth the taste. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. How about you?
The only thing I drank this week was 2 glasses of some lovely Pinot Grigio, which I'm not honestly a Pinot Grigio fan.
What?
But it actually, I was like, or at least to say I didn't think I was, but I'm growing to like it.
That's good news. That's what I drink. If I drink white.
So,
Have you tried the decoy yet?
No, I still need to. My goal is actually to try that next week. I have a girls' night happening next week, folks, and I need to bring some wine over, so I think I'll bring the decoy over as well as some Moscato.
There you go.
Yeah, and give that
There
a
you
whirl.
go.
I'm going to try it. It's going to happen. Now it's time for some trailer talk. So first up, we have The Last Duel. This is out October 15th and stars Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Adam Driver, and Jodie Comer. So this is the return of, Matt and Ben, besties, up in arms in a movie again, and a period film at that. Which is very interesting. So I admit, I actually was intrigued by this. There's not a lot of, as maybe you guys know, yes, I was a Game of Thrones fan, but most things in that genre or with sword fighting and stuff is not my cup of tea for the most part. But this looks very good. You can tell from the trailer it's based off a woman is accusing someone of assaulting her, and basically that's the whole kingdom has to go to war, or in this case a duel, to settle it. So anyway, yes, this looks really good. It's always quite interesting seeing Matt and Ben. I've actually never seen Ben in a period piece, not that I can think of. So with having like the white hair, I was like, that's a different look. But Matt Damon has done other things. But yeah, seeing Ben like that, I was like, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually thought the same thing when I saw it. I'm like, huh, really?
Right? Yeah. But it does look good.
I do too. I want to see it.
This is something I would definitely see. Next up, we have Malignant. This is out September 10th, and it stars Annabelle Wallis and McKenna Grace. So I'm just gonna say I'm not on board with this. This is from James Wan, who did the first 2 Conjurings. So it definitely looks creepy. And unlike I should say how I felt watching the Conjuring, I guess was it 3 or 4? The last one, number 4.
3.
The last one that just came out was 3. Watching that trailer, that actually intrigued me. This didn't intrigue me so much to be interested. So, yeah, I'm kind of not on board with what I saw. It was just a little too.
I think it's just because you were scared. James Wan is a great director. In fact, I feel like when he started taking over some of these films that had 1 or more, movies as part of the whole series or whatever you want to call it. I feel like they were better. I think he's got a great imagination and because there's so many that he's done.
That's
the
true.
Annabelles, he's done the Annabelles.
That's true.
And Annabelle creation was incredibly creepy and scary. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we most of them we leave the horror up to Rochelle,
right.
so
Yeah,
we'll let her watch
fine.
it.
I'm on
and
it.
let us know. That's totally fine. I believe that actually will be one that's also on HBO Max. You just have at it.
Oh.
You just have at that. And then lastly, we have Dune, which is going to be out October 22nd. This will also be in theaters and HBO Max. But this is starring Timothy Olyphant. Nope. Why did I say that?
Nope.
Anyway, I'm so sorry. It's not Timothy Olyphant. Why am I forgetting? It'll come back to me. I'm so sorry. So anyway, Josh Brolin, Jason Momoa, and Zendaya. So this is a remake from the movie of the 80s. And this looks good. I never honestly saw the first one, which I think had Kyle. See, I'm just going drinking with names now. I got first names, but the last name is escaping me. Anyway, he was from Twin Peaks fame. Oh, and also he played Trey on Sex and the City. That's a big deal.
Oh, jeez.
Right? Oh, I keep wanting to say Kyle MacLachlan, but I don't think that doesn't sound right.
There's a Sarah McLachlan, but she's a singer.
No. Anywho, but watching this trailer, it just looks really, just looks really cool. I don't quite.
Timothy Chalamet.
Thank you, Chalamet. Timothy Chalamet. Thank you for. Anyway, making that clear. But yes, this looks really good. I am intrigued.
I know, me too. It does look good, and I did see the first. Dune.
The original one? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm a fan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I liked it. So, I think this one's got some good shoes to fill because even back then it was done really well, and the special effects were cool at the time.
That's true. I can see that.
I hope this one isn't just all special effects and it's as good as the first one, in my opinion. So anyway, but I definitely am going to see it because I think it looks good. Yes,
I'll definitely see it. I'll probably honestly just watch it on HBO Max. I probably won't go to the theater for it, but yes, I do want to see it. So.
And that's it. So let's just recap. The Last Duel, is that on HBO Max?
No, that's just supposed to be in theaters.
Theaters only. Okay, that's good. Malignant is HBO Max and theaters. And then Dune will be HBO Max and theaters.
Right.
So, okay.
So,
yay.
Yep. Lots of good choices that we keep hearing about coming out, so looking forward to it.
Well, there's so much to see next week, guys. We've given you a lot to chew on. we're going to see.
True that. Okay.
But, thanks so much for listening. Of course, we always have fun, and we hope that you enjoyed it as well. We won't be on next week because Rhonda needs a vacation.
Yep, I do. She's already had several. I just need one.
Okay, so Rhonda gets one. That's it. So please give us a review or comment, as it really does help us out. And please follow us on Instagram at movies_munchies_Moscato. And we'll see you in a few weeks. Thanks for hanging.
Thank you, guys.